There we go. What was I doing? Time to figure that out. And probably can turn the audio up now that it's not old video game music blasting anymore. Should be good. Level 75. Washing pole. Okay. Yeah, yep. There we go. Now time to remember what I was doing. Let me turn this down a little bit, actually. Yeah, that's probably good. Okay. Oh man, what did I do last time? Oh, Chloanne. Okay, thanks for reminding me what I did last time. So we did we did the skeleton lords and the gargoyles. So we did the belfry. We did skeleton lords. So that's the beginning of... No, that's Huntsman's Copse. So we did all that. So now probably divert real quick for a little bit to do some cleanup stuff, and I think we're doing the Undead Purgatory next, and then start going into Harvest Valley, assuming we can get through that pretty quick and I don't suffer in the Purgatory for too long. Yeah, that's the plan. But first, there were a couple things. I was looking at the checklist. There were a couple little cleanup things I feel like I can do now. Let's see. Yeah, I could do that. Hey! Target Wi-Fi. Got him. Yeah, there are a couple side things I can do, so maybe I'll suffer doing side stuff for a little while first. There's another place we can drop down to now that we have the cat ring that lets us fall further. And... ah, right. There's a covenant we can join now that we have a token of fidelity. I think we got a token of fidelity. Yes, we did. Proof of helping another world's master. We didn't actually do that. It's a co-op. It's an online co-op item, but you can get one through playing organically, just so that you can get access to the covenant without having to actually do any co-op. So we're gonna do that. So yeah, let's maybe drop down first, because that's gonna be pain. That's gonna be pain. This area is tough. Let's switch out this for the cat ring. Yeah, and let's do some dropping. So where do we do that from? I think all the way back at the Forest of Giants in the tower, yeah. Yeah, there's some fire salamander things that you can drop down to, I think, safely. Now that I have this ring. So I'm gonna have to just check it out a little and see whether it's, yeah, this area down here. You go away. You go away. Yeah, should work. Should work. Oh, soldier gauntlets. Now there's a spot that's safe to drop to with the ring, I think. But first, though... oh, I can lock on. Sweet. Is this gonna work? Oh my god, this is gonna take 9 years. Well, we're doing it. Strap in for some excitement. These things are super annoying, especially this early on. The shield I have is not like wonderful against elemental damage, and they hit hard. Oh boy. Well, We're doing it. So I can take this one out from here, but then I'm gonna have to drop down, and there's at least 2 more of them down there. And I could be wasting my time doing this, because I might drop and die. And then we're gonna be men about it after that. And I'll just drop down. If I die and I have to do this again, I'll just drop down and take him out the old-fashioned way. See if I can make my life a little easier for the first go. He is not phased at all. He's just staring with his weird eyes. And this area is really small, but there's a couple good items and a key for the one door in the forest that I haven't been able to get into yet. This should do it. No? One more? There we go. Good night. Alright, now, after all that... Ah, thank you, message. Here, but ring required. Yeah. Yeah. So this is the spot. Am I gonna live? I don't know. Oh, I'm gonna super live. What? I left an item behind out there? Well, whatever. We're not wasting our time. There's another salamander in here, right? I'm not even gonna take a chance. Let's just heal. Yeah. If there's only one, then even better, but I don't think there is. Fire Drake Stone. Probably never gonna use. Hawk Ring. I think that's for being able to fire your bow at a longer distance. Don't kill me. Gout of Flame. Soul. Red Eye Orb. Ah. Oh. You're just there. But you don't see me, huh? Creepy? Let's not get his attention. Let's get the chest. Well. Flame Quartz Ring plus 1. Increase fire defense. By how much? By a lot. Oh my. Like 50%. Alright. Just in case, let's just wear that for now. Oh boy. Okay. Are you really just gonna chill? Okay. Oh no, you're not gonna chill. I rolled right into the gout of flame. That's okay. It's okay. This time we go down and we just take him out. I guess my 50% fire resistance doesn't matter when I just roll into literally a fire geyser. Okay, let's do that one more time. And not be an idiot. Let's try that. There's more down there, I'm pretty sure. You go away. You go away. So if I drop, am I only gonna have to deal with one? Let's find out. What's the worst that can happen? I die again? Pretty used to it by now. Oh boy. Oh my god. Can we not? Can you not, like, have the aim of the gods as well? Oh my. What's... Turn radius, though. Alright. Back to plan A. No, we're gonna drop down. I want to learn how to fight them. There's gotta be a better way. So we're gonna learn how to fight them real quick. And if it really goes poorly, then it's gonna be back to the bow. Alright, let's do this one more time. What is with your perfect lead, too? Yeah, now what are you gonna do? Oh my god, I do no damage. This is kind of working. It's very glitchy, though. I need to block just in case he actually connects. This kind of works. I'm like stuck to his leg. As long as he doesn't push us into the fire gout, then we're all good. Alright. This is fine. Something's gonna go horribly wrong at some point. It doesn't help that I have a fire sword either. I really want to get rid of that. I don't want the fire modifier on my sword anymore, but I haven't found a pale stone to remove it. No. I mean, this is working. I guess this is the strat. Just be cheesy about it and get stuck to his leg. Alrighty. Good night. What'd you drop? Red eye orb. Cool. I'm not gonna be able to do that with this guy, because... Yeah, you're not gonna be able to hit me up here. Can you? Oh my. Perfect aim. Perfect turning radius. Wait, are you stuck? Oh my god. Nope. This is terrible. This is the worst. Do you attack, though? Yeah, this is, we don't want this at all. Oh boy. Alright. How do we deal with you? How are you dealt with? Oh my god. Bro. Okay. Is there a cheesy place I can stand and not get hit? But still hit you? That's not gonna be it. No one likes you. Let's see. Okay. You know, there's no good way to deal with this one, so this is the one. This is the one. This is back in the Forest of Fallen Giants. Up here, right up there, is the old area that we were in. like one of the first areas of the game where I went down this long elevator and killed the giant, like the first boss of the game, basically. But there's an area down here with all these fire gouts that you can drop to. Now that I have the cat ring, I was able to safely drop down here. But I think it's probably intended to be done pretty late game. But I figured divert down here, pick up the items you can get. It's a pretty short diversion. So it's just it's like the last little spot in the Forest of Fallen Giants I hadn't gone to yet. And yeah, it's just a big room you drop down to from the upper area. And then a cave behind this ridiculous thing that I'm not dealing with anymore. Okay, good geometry. Yeah. I have no shame. There is no good way to take this guy out. He refuses to move. I remember back the last time I played this, which was admittedly years ago, that these guys would dive at you and like almost look like they were swimming at you in a way. But I haven't been able to bait them into doing that. He just wants to sit in place like a turret and fire these fireballs, so no thanks. Okay, good night. I guarantee there's going to be another one too. Try jump attack. Okay, interesting. I guess I could have fallen on him. Is there another one? Is there another one? Oh my. Yep. Yep. There sure is. What is it you're shooting at? Here's one in full view. Oops. It's a fire salamander. He's probably gonna come kill me. Yep. Oh, this one moves. Okay, this is what I remember. This is what I remember, where they actually attack you. Are you just gonna back up and shoot at me now? Really? I missed? Is there only one of you? I don't trust it. Ow. Yeah, I don't trust this at all. And you can't block? Oh my god. Nope. Oh my god. Well. Alright, this is definitely intended for later. And in fact, I think I'm coming back later. That is way too annoying just for a key. And we're not even going to go to the area where the key unlocks yet. So guess what? We're going to cut our losses. Come back to that later. No thanks. Alright, so the other diversion I wanted to check was here. We can finally talk to this Covenant guy, join his Covenant, get the ring, and whatever else he gives you for joining. He'll finally stop being rude to me now. Gray and blue. Hi.
Transient being.
Yes.
You have obtained proof you are worthy of joining our order.
Great.
You may call yourself one of us, and are free to plant your roots in this garden of the gods. Be proud. I, Targray, do proclaim from this day you are a Knight of the Blue. Rejoice and bask in your new honor.
I haven't accepted yet. Did that one merchant? No, I haven't checked back in. I'll check back in with him when we warp back, actually. But I haven't spent much more money with him. I think he's still kind of like, hey, I'm actually doing really well, friend. Feeling better about life. I don't think he's gotten obnoxious yet. Okay, new covenant. Give me the ring.
You are no longer a mere vagabond. You are now a guardian, a knight of the blue. Proud knight, take this.
There we go.
Wear this ring and shine light upon stone. Then you will hear the voices of the blue apostles. Listen for their cries of help and repel the malicious invaders.
Yeah, we're not doing it.
This is the proud work of the Knights of the Blue, the way they elevate themselves to a higher plane. I'll provide what you need. You may visit me at any time.
Cool, thanks, Targray. Shine light upon stone. Nah, it's just a covenant ring. It's the one where if you wear the ring, and you're playing online, you will randomly get summoned to defend other players who are part of the Way of Blue Covenant when someone invades them. So you'll randomly get a pop-up that says, hey, do you want to come to this person's defense? And if you click yes, you get pulled into their game to co-op with them against the invader. It's definitely a cool concept, for sure, but we're not doing it.
Proud knight, you may come to me, Targray, for help.
Learn gesture. Dual bow. I like it. Do you sell anything good? I have 0 souls since I just abandoned my, like, 2,000 souls or whatever it was. Okay, give me a pale stone so I can remove my fire enchant. I really don't want it anymore. Okay, you also sell spells. Alright, I'll remember you for later.
Do your work,
when I'm cleaning
and I
up.
will lend you strength.
Yes, I will do my work, just not the work you want me to do. Okay. Diversion's complete. Well, one diversion complete. The other one, we ran away. We bravely ran away. Yeah, let's go back. Let's see if, what's his name? Moglin? I think. Malin? Let's see how pompous he is now. How you feeling about life? You'll be able to tell just from his posture. Yeah, he was sitting on the floor before. Now he has a little dignity. He's sitting on a stool. When he gets cocky, I feel like he's like lounging with his arms back. He looks like one of the Jarls from Skyrim, just like lounging in his throne.
I'm glad to see you safe. Take a look at my wares.
Yeah, he's still stuttering. And I don't think we're gonna buy anything else from him for a while.
Always open for business.
Yeah. Okay. Done with diversions. Lost all our souls. Oh, let me switch off this ring, actually. Back to... yes. More souls ring. Alright, we're going back to... where? Right. Yeah, the Jarls, they all looked so... like dragons were attacking, all their towns were being ransacked, and they were just like lounging on their thrones, like one knee up. It's exactly what he looks like when he gets cocky. Yeah. Okay, well, another little side thing. Apparently, according to the checklist, this guy might give us a little extra something if we talk to him.
Quite a hive of activity we are these days.
Oh yeah, because I'm bringing people back.
Much comfort a little companionship can bring. Once I'd lost everything, but now I am grateful for what you have taught me.
They are.
It is very little, but please,
Oh,
take this.
Yeah, it's because I have the curtains now. So you can barely see the red sticking up at the top next to my NES. But yeah, they're tough to see now because I have the gray curtains, so it's like obscuring most of it. My angle is not ideal for my lighting. But yeah, all the lights are on.
May you find peace.
Okay, so he did give us something extra. He did give us something extra. Alright, so now we're going back to Huntsman's Copse, I think. Yes. The lock away, I think. Yeah, there's another side path from here. Let's rest here. So I respawn here if I die. Which is very possible. Okay. Back across here and there it is. So this middle bridge right there of these three leads to another side area, another optional boss. Okay. Whoa! Buddy. Good thing the arrow distracted me. Made me start looking around. He must have been hanging from the side of the bridge. Alright. Right. It's Dark Souls, lest I forget. Gotta pay attention. Any more ambushing going on here? No? Yeah, this is where we want to go. Let's drop down over here, though. Really? I was trying to drop on him, and he jumped all the way up like a ninja. Whoa. I got your attention? Oh, buddy. I am really not interested. Like, at all. Alright. We can deal with you. The damage through blocking. And tons of stamina damage, too. What is happening? Good night. And there's a poison moth here, too. You know what? Bye. This is the bridge I want, right? For real. It's quite... I told you, seriously, Dark Souls 2 is like the anomaly of the game. Like, there's a lot of, like, weirdness, more so than the other two games. Oh, okay. Right. How about just you? How about not, I guess. Do you stagger, though? Nice death pose there, buddy. Alright. What are we dealing with? Nothing? No ambushes? Aha, I see you. Can we just pull you now? Fight on my terms? Yes. Oh, they're kind of squishy, actually. Do you stagger, though? Nope. Nope. At least not during a heavy attack. Alright, had to test it. Give it up, skeleton? Oh, funny. Thanks for warning me. Notched whip. Alright. Thanks. Ambush ahead. Yeah. I remember this area. I remember this area. These guys are everywhere. Yep. There they are. And you can pull them before they jump down altogether. Okay, or one will just start coming. Come on. Man. That's stamina damage. Alright. No drops. Alright, let's fight you on my terms. Yeah. Come on. Oh, it's a whip boy. Do you backstab? Yes. Okay. Cracked invasion items. No thanks. Alright, there's another one. Closer. Yep. Come on. Hi. Oh, it's another whip. Okay. Way easier to deal with the whip guys. Yeah, bye. And then one more. I think. Oh, it's one of these. Can you just use whips? This one hits me through my block. Hey. I don't know how that worked. I'll take it though. Last one? Yeah. But there's you too, right? Are you another one of those guys? You are. Oh, it's a whip though. No problem. No problem. Come on. Okay. Yeah, this is above where we were when we started. Darkness infused whip, yeah. Yep. Right, this is above the original area in the Huntsman's Copse. And I think there's guys hanging on this bridge too. Yep, I think I see one already. Yep, I see you. Bye. Is there anything down here? No. I see you too. Yeah, really? Okay, good. Good aim. Hey, there we go. Oh. Oh. Oh no. Tough enemy. Yeah, you are not lying. Yeah, this guy's got like infinite poise. Like he never staggers. Weakness caster. I don't have any spells. Come on. Oh my god. Oh god. Well, I just stabbed him in the back. It says stab in the back. How did that not count? As a backstab. Oh, sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. There's no way you stagger, right? You stagger? Not when you're attacking, though, so what good is that? Alright. Good lord, do you ever run out of stamina? Kills! Hey. Oh my. Alright. really just never run out of stamina, do you? It's going good. Oh. For now. If I can not die. Okay. Okay, stuck on the geometry? Cool. How about not? Alright, the rolling is... Ooh, sneaky. Oh, okay. Okay, I don't think he comes back either, so if we do fail here, which we might, oh boy, am I gonna go for this jump right now? Just ruin everything I just did? Ooh, okay. Fire seed. That's good. Rip. It's okay, he doesn't come back. Only the Dark Whip guys come back or whatever. No big deal. Still kind of annoying, not gonna lie. As I've said since the beginning, platforming should not be required in Dark Souls at all. I do have a lot of effigies, but I'm only missing a tiny bit of health, so we'll just deal with it. Alright, that's not too bad of a run. However, now I'm ready for the ambush. Where does it come from? Oh, he comes from all the way over there. Yeah, I'll retrieve the souls if I can get back without dying again. I had a decent amount. Not like a life-changing amount or anything, but enough that I want them. So I really don't want to die again on the way. Which means we're not going to deal with these guys down here. I'm going to try to drop in a better spot so I don't pull all that nonsense. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, now these guys will leave me alone. So I can skip that. Okay, you stagger after the second hit, so I can kind of take advantage of that. Maybe. If he staggers after 2 hits, I might be able to just spam him to death. You saw me? You know, can you lock on, though? There we go. I forgot about that extra hit. Nah, he swings too quick. He swings too quick for it to be reliable. Ah, the rank. Ooh, one at a time, please. Yeah, that swing is too quick. Wow, do you... Stamina, though. Guess enemies don't have stamina in this game. They just swing forever. Okay. Let's do this. Are you a whip boy? You are. Good night. Killick. Yeah. Killick was my favorite. Because before I knew how to play that game, Killick was like, you could just smash buttons and feel like a god as Killick. So I feel like I used him for so long just because you could feel amazing at the game just spamming every button. Wow, good thing you didn't reach me with that last swing. How did that not work? That's better. Alright, I just have to be a little smarter. I'm trying to play this like Dark Souls 1, kind of. And it's not going to really work out. Because parrying is just too annoying in this one. Stick to the backstabs. I switched to someone else and realized I was garbage. Yeah, exactly. That's when I feel like that's when I actually started to learn to play the game. When I started trying to play as like Valdo or like one of those other weird characters that just has a moveset that you better just memorize and really know how to play. Really? What are you doing? That was weird. It's a weird attack pattern. Alright, we're back. Progress restored. Just don't fall off the bridge. I shouldn't even say that out loud. I should not have even said that out loud. Alright, we're good. Oh, I have to jump. Okay. God, is this even gonna be worth it? This jump is super glitchy. Okay. Got him. Alright, here we go. Optional boss time. I'm ready, right? Yeah, I'm good. Healed up. Let's do it. Boy. You're only safe in these little alcoves, and these necromancers right here keep bringing the skeletons back to life. There we go. No, don't steal my alcove. Okay. So it's just about making your way from safe spot to safe spot. Oh boy. And not dying instantly to every single attack. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay. There's another necromancer somewhere. Because he was just bringing them back to life again. Oh boy. Take him out. Where are you? Uh-oh. Where are you? There you are. I hope he's the last one. It might be. Nope. Oh, wait. What? Oh, that must be the end. Okay, I see. Ooh, that was close. Here we go. We got it. okay. Now it's just you. Oh my, I guess I can't block that attack. Ooh, okay. Good timing on the dodge, mate. Yeah, that dark attack. Definitely can't block that. Oh my, oh my. Okay. Close. Close, close, close. It's all the unblockable attacks. Yeah, the backwards kick. Caught me by surprise. I should have seen it coming, though. Alright, let's pop one of these. Restore full health. Yeah. It's alright. First try. Definitely not going to be able to get all the bosses on my first try. I do not have this game on, like, lock memorization like I did Dark Souls 1. But that's okay. Oh my god, really? That timing, that arrow timing. Rogue leggings. Thanks. Thanks. Okay. There's a ambush here. Is this him? No, I'm not gonna be able to see him, am I? You just come alone? No. The other guy got up anyway. Oh, are you gonna fall? That would be amazing. Are you stuck? Are you gonna fall? Alright. That totally made up for it. Geometry problems working in my favor for once. Come on. One down. There's also a weird mechanic I don't think I've ever mentioned in this one also, where I think 10 times? So if you kill enemies in the world enough times, they stop respawning. And I think the intention... This is the only game that does that in the series. I think the intention there was they didn't want people farming easy enemies for like free souls to like trivialize the later areas of the game. But to be fair, being a higher level in this game doesn't help all that much. So I don't really know what the... Some people think it's because they wanted people who are really struggling to have even easier runs back to the bosses if they had to try too many times. Maybe that's why. Wait, what? Why? Why are all three of you here all of a sudden? This is not cool at all. What happened here? Yeah, there was no way. What? Why? There was no way I was going to be able to deal with that, but why did... What did I do different? I guess they didn't like me talking? Yeah, I got totally trolled there. Well, rip all my souls. It's okay. But still... What did I do different that time that made every single one of them come at me? I didn't walk any further into the room. Not gonna lie, that's kind of annoying. But it's fine. You definitely... Yeah, seriously. Like, oh, you're gonna talk about us not respawning anymore? How about we all attack you at once? Come on. But yeah, I don't know what that mechanic is about. It's either 10 or 20 times. It's enough that like you're not gonna come across it organically unless you're really struggling. My God. Alright, we gotta tighten this up. I'm struggling right now for some reason. Alright, come on. Let's get our head in the game here. Yep, that attack pattern gives me no openings. That weird jump does, though. Okay. Alright. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, you do get stunned. Like, you do get staggered, I guess, as long as they're not in the middle of a heavy attack. Now they're not coming again. I'm not taking any chances this time. I'm staying all the way back here. Did I take, like, one step too far into the room? I'm like afraid to even get close enough to hit this guy. There we go. Yeah, a lot of bloodstains. For sure. This run is annoying. This run to this boss is really annoying. But that's what it's about. Challenge. Alright, this time I'm all the way over here and this guy still didn't jump down, so I really can't explain what that was all about. Come on. Okay. What are you doing? Good night. His name today is Hawkeye, and yes, Jimmy Shimmy. Jimmy Shimmy Cocoa Puff. Come on. Now you're just not gonna come at all? Very strange. Yeah, they got tired of me standing around talking. Clearly. Okay. All out aggression worked. Well, that's a shame. But it's fine. Yeah, yeah, I'm sure. If you're watching on your phone, especially, I bet. I wonder how like the lighting engine translates if you're not like viewing this on a monitor. Oh, come on. Yeah, I wonder how the lighting engine translates to a smaller screen. Probably not wonderfully. Alright, alright. Let's do this. Where are you? Close, probably. Yep. Close by somewhere. Hello? Already, huh? Come on. Alright, the idea was I wanted to kill you. Not struggle with you. There we go. Okay. So far, so good. Take it one step at a time here. Yeah, it's a good place to stand. Morons. Come on. How did you get in there at the perfect timing? Aha. I survived this. Okay. Now we should be good. Get killed. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, here we go. Pull it. Yes. No. I was ready for it that time. Okay. Aha. Wow, even that was unblockable. Oh, right in the head. No. Oh. The dodge, though. How am I not ready for that still? Alright. Aha. Aha. Yeah. Okay. Victory achieved. Executioner's Chariot. Soul. Yeah, that would have been a hard hit. Probably would have killed me. Okay, okay, okay. So now... Yeah, that was, well, makes up for what we lost. So, let's do a sweep around this way. Just make sure I didn't skip any little items on the ground or anything. Yeah, this is around where we came in. Right? Fading soul. That's worth like 50 souls. Something ridiculous. Where did we come in? Here's where we came in. Okay. So. One life gem, that's all I have left. I didn't even heal. Alright. Probably one or two little things lying around here somewhere. And then there's another exit. Yeah, past this gate. There it is. Okay, so that's where we're headed. And here we go. Alright, an actual soul item. No, that was, I think that was the ghost of a player. Try ranged battle. Draw for tears. Dwarf ahead. Guys. Revenge. Woman. Skeleton. You know what? Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh, I never noticed these particle effects right here. Looks awesome, actually. So, bonfire and another covenant. Yeah, mine too. From 2014. Pretty good lighting engine in this game. Alright, there's definitely a thing up here if I cheese my way around. Yes. Cracked red eye orbs. Cool, that was worth it. Let's light the bonfire and not be dumb. Okay, now this covenant is like the opposite of the Blue Sentinels, basically. This is the invade people and kill them covenant. As evidenced by the blood everywhere and the creepy guy with candles.
Oh, welcome. Welcome. Do you have a lust for blood?
No. Oh, I have to say yes. Right, we gotta join the covenant just to open up the options.
Yes, of course. Why else would you be here? Do you give yourself the armor?
I forgot that was the name. I guess that's the god? Nar Alma? It's the skull. It it is kind of like Skull Kid. It is kind of like Skull Kid. In a weird way. It's like the Dark Souls Skull Kid. Look at those little, like, bare feet. Yeah, I'll give myself to Nar Alma.
Then you will need blood. Lots of it. Undead blood. Like your own. But it's not as easy as you think. What do you say? Join the Brotherhood of Blood?
It's a great name. Sure.
That can hardly be the whole story. I want to hear what you really think. You want more than just a little blood. You want to be drenched in blood, mired in its foul stench. Am I right? Am I?
Bro.
Oh, just say that I'm right.
Okay. Yes to this question, no to your creepy, borderline inappropriate. Like, come on.
I knew it. I knew it. Fantastic. You're the best. Now you are a servant of Nar Alma. This crest of blood is yours.
Give me the ring.
There. Another servant of blood is born. You will serve well. I just know you will.
Buddy.
Well, how are we? Whatever you need, I've got it for you.
Probably just cracked red eye orbs. No? He's got stuff. Okay. I'll have to remember this guy. We'll be back. For spells. Oh, he sells the item that transforms you into the environment. Of course, infinite amount of them. Yeah. The red sign soapstone. That's an interesting one. You put your mark down, people in their own worlds can see it, and they can choose to summon you in to invade them. It's almost like voluntary PvP, or you can use a cracked red eye orb to just force your way into people's worlds instead. Delicate string increases chances of being invaded. Man. Alright, so this is just straight up if you want a PvP. Bone set. Bone King set. Oh, this must be because I killed the skeleton lords. That was last stream on Tuesday. Okay, so he sells boss armor sets after you kill the bosses too. And a scythe, fitting. And a priest's chime. It's bizarre. Alright, so we'll be back for the spells, for sure.
Fine either way.
Yeah, cool. Okay. So we're done here. So, Harvest Valley. Alright, yeah, let's push some into Harvest Valley and see how far we can get. Alright, let's go back first, though. We lost I don't remember how many souls I had, but it was probably over 10,000. That's fine. Not terrible. Do we have any useful things here? We have a lockstone, so I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, that's about it. I have soul items in case I desperately needed souls for something. Okay, so we're good. Titanite? Did we pick up any? We have a few shards. Maybe I can update something? Probably not, though. You always think I'm dead. No, all my armor takes large shards or chunks already. So does my weapon, right? Yeah. How about my shield? Yeah, he's undead, and he doesn't even bother, like, fixing it. He's on his way out the door. It's funny, actually. He hates vagabonds because he says his daughter is like a vapid, like, airhead vagabond as well. And his daughter is right here. He's just so far undead, he doesn't recognize her anymore. She knows it's him. She's tried to talk to him, but he just treats her like anybody else. But continues to talk about how his daughter wanders around and hopefully one day she'll find her way back. But he's too far gone to recognize her.
You were kidding?
Yeah, so my shield, that's the other thing. Yeah, twinkling titanite. We need a little more of that. Okay. Yeah. For real. You have anything new right now?
I knew you. Everyone's so...
No, you're just gonna keep complaining.
It's just...
Yeah, you don't have anything I need right now either. Alright, so we're safe to just burn our souls on levels. Let's do that. Do I have a shard? No. Yeah, we need levels. I was struggling there. Alright, more equip load. Yeah, we'll push it to 20. Alright, my roll is getting better. I am noticing for sure that if I roll with the right timing, I generally actually fully dodge the attacks now. So I think my roll is getting to the point where it's a lot more useful. I remember in the beginning of the game I would roll and still get clipped. Doesn't really happen anymore. Okay. So Harvest Valley. Yeah, I recognize it from the poison fog. Let's go. Ooh. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna have to pay attention to my checklist in this area because I remember there being a ton of little hidden spots here. Poison. You know. In fact, I'm gonna have to bind the poison moss to my bar, I think. Yeah. Definitely gonna be getting poisoned quite a bit here. We made our way to the entrance to this place in the last stream. And we found Chloanne, that woman I just said was the blacksmith's daughter, sitting right here, and sent her back to Majula, and now it's time to actually head in. But this is all about having to walk through poison fog, and poison mist, and poison liquid pools. And poison is quite annoying in this game, way worse than Dark Souls 1. It drains your health way quicker. So we'll see how we do. And there's a lot of hidden stuff in the poison. Alright, Hawkeye time. Okay. That's better. Hit the wall. I should have bought more arrows. We should be good with what we have for now. But these guys are really annoying. Okay. Seriously. Okay, nice frame rate on you, skeletons. It's pretty funny, actually. Yep. And there's gonna be this happening. Or at least they don't come back. Alright, there's gonna be stuff in the poison. I might as well just deal with this now. Just pick up all this stuff now. Oh, really? Yeah, just poison me. We'll just deal with it. Man, that's a really quick health drain. Way worse than Dark Souls 1. Titanite. I'm barely seeing what I'm picking up. Titanite chunk. That's huge. In fact, let's put on better life gems. Oh, but the poison drains quicker too. Interesting. Let's pop a life gem to counteract it. That kind of works. Okay, just give me all the stuff. Titanite chunk. This is good. This is so worth. That was not. Titanite shards. I mean, that's fine. Ay, ay, ay. This is gonna be an annoying area. Did I miss any, like, side paths? Like, actual... Ooh, I got out of that poison just in time. Oh, we gotta go down in it again. Sweet. Fragrant branch of yore. Those are always good. Access to more stuff, basically, is what that... Oh, I forgot you're here. Gavlan. Are we gonna wheel and deal, buddy?
Gavlan doing. Gavlan will. Gavlan deal.
We sure are.
Gavlan wants soul. Many, many souls. What you want. With Gavlan, you will, you deal.
Let's wheel and deal. What do you sell? Same stuff? Yeah, I already bought one of these from you. Poison arrows. He's like a caveman version of Gimli. Poison moss. 1,500 men. He knows the value. It's like when you sell food at an airport. It's like you're stuck there, you gotta buy it. Just gonna charge you whatever we want. Okay. Gavlan. I don't really have a lot of souls here. I have 12. I'm gonna stick with that for now unless I start to struggle. 5 guys. Yeah, dude. You have to, because you're at the airport for so long. You know someone's gonna have to buy a drink or food or something. They can charge you whatever they want. You're not going anywhere. Alright, let's sell off some doubles. Make up some lost souls. Mailbreaker. What else we got doubles of? Morning Star. Got a decent amount. Got a nice mix of stuff already. We're not even that far into the game, honestly. Alright, armor. Not seeing any doubles. Ah, here we go. It's actually worth an okay amount of souls. Wow. 300. It's like when Laura and I got stuck in a blizzard in Missouri for a few days. And her brother was too far away to come get us. Only the Hyatt had... Yeah, that's exactly right. Airport hotels, airport food. It's like they know they got you. They could charge you literally almost anything they want. Enough that people will make jokes about it and complain about it, but not enough that you won't just pay it for the convenience. It's a delicate balancing act, and they know how to do it quite well. Alright. Yeah, I don't really have anything. Do I have a pale stone? No. What about like all these consumables I'm never gonna use? Are any of them worth anything? Restores many spell uses. Goodbye. Restores spell uses. Goodbye. Nah, the rest of this is pretty good, actually. I'll regret selling those if I do. These I'm never gonna use, for sure. Or these. Sweet. Alright, now that was money right there. Alright. Thanks, Goblin.
Many deal, many thank.
Thank you. Raw stone. Ah, for a second I thought that was the one that got rid of weapon infusion, but it's not. Raw is its own infusion. Makes your weapon stronger, but stops it from scaling in power with your stats. So in the early game, Raw is really good, but as your stats improve, Raw becomes terrible. Yeah, I know I'm gonna get poisoned. I'll just remove it when I get out. Fire Seed and Divine Blessing, totally worth. Okay. Okay. I think we're good. First little poison section down. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything there, because I really don't want to have to backtrack through all the poison. Nope, I'm good. Yep. Okay. Let's go. What do we got? Oh, right. Sorceresses. The desert sorceress and her worshipper. With bad frame rate. When enemies are far away, the frame rate drops to like save on resources. It's really funny though. Like they're at like 15 frames per second. Hi? For real? You can't even reach me. You probably can though. No, you can't. Alright. You just gonna stand there? Because we're gonna play the arrow game if you're just gonna stand around. With you too, honestly. Am I getting ambushed? Nope. Alright, desert sorcerers. Feel free to stand around. Good night. Alright, now we can go at our own pace here. These guys just are mindless. Some of them, I think, actually get up and attack. Yep, here's one coming after me. There's a couple more coming after me now. Come on. Let's go. What do you drop? Prisoner's tatters. That's totally makes sense. What are we doing here? Okay. Alright, that's that side. Let's check up here. Probably a dead end, yes. With 10 hexing urns. Oh, those are those things you throw and they explode. For like dark damage or magic damage or something. That's fine. Probably use them eventually. Just for fun. Guys. Come on now. The internet sees boobs. The internet comments on boobs. It's like a law of nature. Treasure ahead there. No. They're poison. Jerks. If you roll through these barrels, they splash poison. Here, I'll just do it for fun. It gets on you, and it will slowly poison you, and it slowly drains off your character's body. So if the status effect builds quicker than the poison drains off of you, like the color drains off of you, then you actually get poisoned. It's kind of cool, like watching it slowly drain off of you. Bonfire ahead. You know, good one. Alright, I almost thought there was like a hidden back way into this bonfire, but there's definitely not. Alright, did we miss anything? No. Yeah. Okay. Okay. This place gets very annoying. So that's where we came from. Let's continue on. You're gonna get away. No? I got one of you. Titanite shard. Pale stone! Alright. I've been waiting for a pale stone all game. Yeah, those crystal lizards are always a good haul. Will they come back if I rest at a bonfire? Probably not. They might only come back if I actually physically leave the area and force the zone to respawn. Let's see though, maybe they come back. They do. Don't fall. Don't fall. I hate you. I hate you. Let's try that again. Since this one's so close to a bonfire, there's 3 of them. If I can get them all, it's going to be a lot of Titanite, which is very helpful at this point. Nice swing. I need a swing that's like that kind of goes downward. That running swing was totally useless. I could arrow it, but it's not going to kill it in one hit, and then he's just going to drop into the hole anyway. Ooh, he didn't fall. Sweet. Another pale stone. Titanite, large Titanite. I only need one of those, but still. Now let's see if we can get the last one. Definitely worth. Yeah, these crystal lizards. Let's see if I can maybe get him. Oh, good. That was a great angle. Don't you dare. Are you kidding? How? 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 The world may never know. I mean, I probably just missed him if I watch it back, but... yeah, they disappear. Okay. Now. Okay. Okay, same thing from all of them. Still, totally worth. And we are doing that right now, or at least checking to see how beneficial it would be. So let's go back. Wait, this guy doesn't do infusions. It's the other blacksmith. If you did this 20 times... No, they only spawn... So crystal lizards is what they're called. You hear like the sparkly sound when they're on screen, and they just run away from you. They always drop Titanite, like various Titanite, but they only spawn once. They never respawn. And if you miss them, some of them, it's hard to get them to come back. Like those three, for whatever reason, just resting at a bonfire brought them back. But like in Dark Souls 1, you could quit out of the game and then load back into the game and they would respawn. In this one, it doesn't work that way. It might be only resting at a bonfire or like reloading the area, like legitimately reloading by leaving and coming back, respawns them. But once you kill them, they're gone forever. And they run away and they disappear after a couple seconds if you don't kill them. All right, so we got to go to the other blacksmith, the one in the Lost Bastille, Macduff. Yeah, Macduff's workshop. That's where we're going. Macduff. Macduff. Get this fire infusion off my weapon, maybe.
I ought to fetch flame.
Yeah, flame. Infuse weapon. What happens if I remove the infusion? Oh my god, that's so much better. Now I lose the fire damage, but I gain so much more physical. 133 to 190 to 1. It may seem like a net loss, but split damage between like physical and an element, it may seem better on paper. It's just not. It's just not better. Like prioritizing one type of damage is better 96% of the time. So yeah, we're gonna remove the infusion and just go to a straight regular longsword without the fire. And now it's gonna be doing more base damage, and it's gonna scale better with my strength and dexterity. So if I actually look at it, yeah, it's 191 plus 76 from the scaling from my strength and dexterity, so it's way stronger now. And I got Titanite chunks. I got 2, exactly what I needed to level up my sword one more time, so make it even stronger. And I got large Titanite as well. Yep, so I could do legs once. Chest and legs are the most benefit per level. There we go. Alright, sweet. Have I spent enough money at you yet for you to give me a thing?
If you walk with flame, then I salute you. Take these.
Another Titanite slab. Oh man, they just rain Titanite slabs on you in this game. Okay. And don't you sell large Titanite? You do. Might be worth investing So legs and chest I'm done with, but I need large titanite for the helm and for the gloves. So let's just do 3. Actually, what am I thinking? I have a ton of soul items. I'm thinking I only have 13,000 souls. I got a ton of soul items. Alright, this ought to be enough. Yeah. Man ahead. Good one. Good one, internet. Let's buy... We need a total of 5 for the helm and 6. Okay. So let's do 2 levels to the helm, and then there we go. All right, so now everything is leveled up as far as I can go until I start getting titanite chunks, which it seems like we're just hitting the part of the game where those start to become like regular drops. So that's good timing. All right, sweet. Now let's go back to the mines. Oh boy, okay. So that was nice, but now... Well, that was just in time to deal with a really obnoxious area over here. Ah, I should have bought arrows. One day I'll remember. Hi. Where are you going? Wait. Can you come up here? Wait, what is throwing fire at me? Oh, there must be one of those sorceresses all the way up on the windmill. You can get up here? Oh no. Oh no. Where are you going though? Oh no. Oh my god. No. Okay, don't get hit in the face by the dark bomb. Pro tip. Okay. Yeah, there's gotta be... Why am I standing here? So now I have to go through a poison mist area. Okay. Cool. Now I gotta go through a poison mist area while getting firebombed. No. You're just gonna chill in the swamp. No, you're not. You're coming. You're getting fed up. Yeah, I saw. That's good. Naked Smo. Maybe that's just what he looks like without armor. Alright. Speaking of Naked Smo, let's just... Okay, you know... Do you get backstabbed though? Yes, you really do. I feel like I just have to keep moving. No, they give you leads in this game. Oh, see? Right where I'm gonna be. Totally obnoxious. Alright, I guess it's poison time? Oh, I can't get to that. For whatever reason. Yeah, let's just do this. Just see what happens. Yeah, I know I'm poisoned. Human effigy. Large titanite, thanks. Thank you. Oh no, firebomb is gonna kill me at this health level, isn't it? It sure is. Titanite shard, cool. Titanite slab? What is going on? It's like they're not even like noteworthy anymore. Come on, skeletons. You know you're getting up. Yeah. You know you're getting up. A spell? Chameleon? Is the game about to get super hard after this? No, I think they're just wanting to give away Titanite slabs. I mean, I don't know. I don't remember there being this many of them, to be honest. Alright, hold on. Alright, I think we got everything in the mist. I'm just gonna make sure. Yeah, seems to be so. Is this not where I wanted to go, though? Wait a minute. We came in here. What was up with the one in the corner we couldn't get? Oh, yeah, it's like slightly raised. I think you have to drop down into these holes, and they're like a tunnel system that leads out and then drops you into this room. We're gonna do that in a second. I just want to get everything I can in the open area first. And I think I did. Yeah, all these little holes like lead to a tunnel system. I think this is where we want to go next. Yeah. Here. Alright, let's do this. Not getting back out that way. Cool. Because I can't walk one step up a rock. Okay, okay. Okay. Cool. Alright, sweet. Sweet, sweet deal. Best ambush of all time. Let's deal with you. Because, you know, that's actually possible. And let's do this a really cheesy way, right? Oh, some of you are gonna drop and some are not, huh? Let's be really cheesy about this. Oh no, that was not what I meant to do. I meant to do a plunging attack, but you know what? That's probably not even a good plan. Oh my god. Yeah. As soon as I got stuck on the side of that ramp, I knew that was the end. That's alright. The bonfire is right around the corner. 4 of them, yeah. Yeah, it's doable, but it's really quite obnoxious. These games, in my opinion, these games get harder as they go. Like, Dark Souls 1 is not as hard as Dark Souls 2, in my opinion. And Dark Souls 3, if only because of the ridiculous DLC bosses, is the hardest one. There is nothing in Dark Souls 2 that's nearly as difficult. as the last 2 DLC bosses in Dark Souls 3. Okay. It's one way to do it, maybe. Okay. Okay, with the running. With the being fast also. On top of everything else. You gonna chase me because I'm running now? Probably. Are you stuck? That would be cool. Okay, that was risky, but we did it. If there's ever been a time to waste some fire bombs, this is probably it. Yeah. That's good. Okay, that's terrible. Wow. Wow. Just doesn't care at all. No, do not get stuck in that corner again. Do not get stuck in that corner again. That's not what I meant to do either. Okay. 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 At least I hit one of you. Get in each other's way. That's what I'm talking about. Really? Good throw. Okay. Okay. How are we gonna do this now? Gonna get in each other's way if I do this? Yes. You are, actually. If I bait you into just... Okay. Okay. Just force them to be funneled into a small spot. Okay, okay. That's the way. Learning. Fake wall. Large soul of a brave warrior. More life gems that I've been wasting. Titanite shard. Thought I heard something. Death ahead. Oh yeah. This is just a pit. There's all these like mist pits that you can fall into with items. This one is like, ooh, look, a hidden pit I can fall in. No, that's just an endless drop. This leads back to here. Okay, petrified something, that's good. All right, so this leads back to here with all the poison pits. So let's go through them one more time because I don't think I hit up all these side rooms. No, I did not at all. Green blossom. Simpleton's spice. I think that lowers the stat requirement of certain spells. 5 life gems, that's really good right now. Very useful. Large titanite. Okay. So useful. Skeptic spice, okay. Alright, so that's this side path. Now, I see you. Come on. Oh my God. Buddy. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Oh, wait. Was I supposed to leave him alive? I was. I need him to break this wall. Okay, we'll be back. We'll be back. Uh-huh. So this leads into that tunnel system. Poison stone. Rotten pine resin. Oh, poison weapon. Alright. Yeah, you can't see a thing in here. You know what? Torch does help, though. Oh, the torch stops the poison from building up? It did for a second. Kind of weird. Wait, where's my... Aha. Okay, so that led us here. Did I take these off my bar? I must have. Yeah, that was a bad move. Alright. So that led us back here. Have I missed anything? Yeah. Get the mounted overseer to smash through. I know. Will he respawn? I don't know if he does. I think he does. We're gonna find out. We don't have to go into that side area again. I just have to go straight ahead. Yeah, he respawns. Okay, we're good. Alright, bait him into smashing through the other planks. We shall bait him. Come on. Come on. Come on. How did that not do it? Come on. Do the thing. Stop backing up. There we go. Okay. We did it. What's in here? Old Knight Pike. Old Knight Great Shield. Cool. Souls. Torch time. Okay. A unique weapon and shield. That's fun. Okay, got all the things. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, so back here. This is the pit we have to drop in. Yeah. Soul item, and then this leads to the path. Yeah, that leads out of here, that you can barely see what you're doing. Here we go. There's the item we couldn't get before. Alright, hold on. There we go. Okay. Yep, we got everything in there. Okay. Moving on, moving on. Don't firebomb me while I'm trying to deal with this. Oh, that clipped me still. That was a little bit too much of a splash attack not to get clipped. Okay. Bye. Yeah, let's go this way first. Covenant, new covenant. Praise the sun. Yep, indeed. Yeah, there's nothing here. There we go. Somehow, the statue of the firstborn son of Gwyn that got us into the Warriors of Sunlight Covenant in the first game, the same statue made its way here, the same broken statue has ended up here. Maybe this is the same place in the far, far future. Learn, praise the sun. Yes. And join a new covenant. This time I don't need 20 faith just to have the prompt come up. New ring. This is like the ultimate co-op covenant. Alright. Sweet. Is there a bonfire nearby? Not really. Okay. So, let's head back. Bonfires are right around the corner from here. This is probably a good place to call it for the night. Where is the bonfire? Isn't it right here somewhere? Am I losing my sense of direction? Ah, here it is. Oh my god, thank you for reminding me. We're down to few. Probably less than 50, so I'm glad you said something. Good looking out. You sell arrows, I think. Oh, I've given you up for dead. Yeah, we're down to... How many do we have? 10. We're down to 10. Okay. There we go. That's much better.
I'll be around.
Yes, I know you'll be around. We didn't get any more Titanite chunks, right? No. 5 Titanite slabs. Insane. Okay. Now, can we afford a level? Oh, we can now. Oh my god, 8,000. And another 5,000. I might get 2 levels out of that, maybe.
There.
Yep, just barely. More health, more stamina. Sweet. Okay, that's a good stopping point. So we did the Executioner's Chariot, a couple of side things. Yeah, a lot of dying today. A A lot of dying today, a lot of failing. That's okay. It's reminding me that these games are actually hard. I feel like I didn't have nearly as much of a hard time with the first Dark Souls, but that's because I know that game inside and out compared to this one. So I'm not surprised. This is going to challenge me more. But yeah, this was good this time. Yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for being here again. Dark Souls 3 DLC, dude. That might actually get rage out of me. I don't really rage. I don't really get that way. But man, the first time, the only time, because I've only ever played through Dark Souls 3 once, the only time I ever actually beat all the DLC bosses, and one particular main game boss as well, one of the optional bosses. Oh my god, I struggled so much. I got so mad, even just by myself. So knowing people can see my failure is going to make me even more mad. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, this was good today. We did Executioner's Chariot, so the Purgatory. We did some side stuff, pushed into Harvest Valley. So we should be able to finish that up next time. We're right around the corner from the boss of that area. So yeah, catch me here Tuesdays and Thursdays for more of this. Sundays for Little Nightmares, definitely happening this weekend, by the way. And yeah, otherwise, check out my VODs on YouTube if you miss parts of playthroughs and you're interested. Otherwise, yeah, see you on Sunday, perhaps. Anybody watching in the background, lurking, checking it out after the fact, thanks. Hope you're enjoying. Thanks for following along. And yeah, see you next time. Have a good one.